Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So today video we gonna talk about axolotl. Watch full video, let's start it. Did you know, axolotl heads are wide, and their eyes are lidless. Their limbs are underdeveloped and possess long, thin digits. Males are identified by their swollen cloacae lined with papillae, while females are noticeable for their wider bodies full of eggs. 3 pairs of external gill stalks rami originate behind their heads and are used to move oxygenated water. The external gill rami are lined with filaments fimbriae to increase surface area for gas exchange. 4 gill slits lined with gill rakers are hidden underneath the external gills, which prevent food from entering and allow particles to filter through. Axolotls have barely visible vestigial teeth, which develop during metamorphosis. The primary method of feeding is by suction, during which their rakers interlock to close the gill slits. External gills are used for respiration, although buccal pumping, gulping air from the surface, may also be used to provide oxygen to their lungs. Axolotls displaying variations in color. Axolotls exhibit diverse color variations driven by mutations in their pigmentation genes. These genes play a crucial role in determining the coloration of these unique creatures. Here's a concise list of axolotl color variants. Wild type. The standard coloration for axolotls is brown tan with gold speckles and an olive undertone. This serves as the baseline for comparison with various mutations. Leucistic. Mutations in pigmentation genes result in a leucistic axolotl, characterized by a pale pink hue and distinctive black eyes. This variant is visually striking due to its light coloration. Golden albino. Axolotls with golden albino mutations exhibit a beautiful golden color with matching gold eyes. This visually appealing variant is highly sought after among axolotl enthusiasts. Xanthic. Xanthic axolotls display a gray color with black eyes, standing out as a unique variation in the spectrum of axolotl pigmentation. The gray hue distinguishes them from the typical wild type. Albino. Unlike albino mutations in some other species, axolotl albinos are pale pink or white with red eyes. This albino variation is relatively common in axolotls and adds a touch of uniqueness to their appearance. Melanoid. Axolotls with melanoid mutations are characterized by an all-black or dark blue coloration. Unlike the wild type, melanoid axolotls lack gold speckles and the olive undertone, resulting in a distinct and darker appearance. Axolotls come in different colors and patterns. Some have gold speckles that vary in size and intensity. As they grow up, some axolotls develop a black and white piebald look. When people breed them as pets, they often mix different colors, leading to axolotls with both albino and leucistic traits. These are called double homozygous mutants and are common in the pet trade, especially in white-pink axolotls with pink eyes. 18 Axolotls can also change their color a bit for better camouflage. They do this by adjusting the size and thickness of their melanophores, which helps them blend in with their surroundings. Taxonomy and classification. The axolotl, scientific name Ambystoma mexicanum, belongs to the Stomatidae family within the order Caudata, which includes salamanders. It is endemic to Lake Xochimilco and Lake Chalco in central Mexico, although its wild population has declined due to habitat loss and pollution. Axolotls have a distinctive appearance, with elongated bodies, feathery external gills, and lidless eyes. They typically range in color from shades of brown to olive green, but captive-bred individuals exhibit a variety of color morphs, including albino, leucistic, and melanistic forms. Axolotls possess 4 legs with delicate digits and a fin tail, which they use for swimming and propulsion in their aquatic habitat. Habitat and distribution. Axolotls are native to the freshwater lakes and canals of the Basin of Mexico, primarily Lake Xochimilco and Lake Chalco. They prefer shallow, slow-moving waters with dense vegetation and muddy substrates, where they can burrow and find shelter. Feeding and diet. Axolotls are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of small aquatic creatures such as insects, worms, crustaceans, and small fish. They use suction to capture prey, drawing them into their mouths with rapid movements of their jaws. Reproduction. Axolotls reach sexual maturity at around 18 months to 2 years of age, depending on environmental conditions and food availability. Scientific research. Axolotls are extensively studied in scientific research due to their regenerative abilities and their relevance to developmental biology, genetics, and medical research. They have been used as model organisms to study limb regeneration, tissue engineering, and the genetic basis of regeneration in vertebrates. Axolotls are amphibians belonging to the Ambystoma mexicanum species. They are native to Lake Xochimilco and Lake Chalco in central Mexico. Axolotls are commonly referred to as Mexican salamanders or Mexican walking fish. Unlike most amphibians, axolotls reach sexual maturity without undergoing metamorphosis. They exhibit neoteny, retaining juvenile characteristics such as gills and fin tails throughout their lives. Axolotls are critically endangered in the wild due to habitat loss, pollution, and the introduction of non-native species. They are commonly kept as pets in aquariums due to their unique appearance and low maintenance requirements. Axolotls are skilled predators, feeding on small aquatic creatures such as insects, worms, and small fish. They have 4 legs with delicate digits and a fin tail, which they use for swimming and propulsion. Axolotls can regenerate a complete limb in as little as a few weeks, depending on factors such as age and health. The regenerative abilities of axolotls make them valuable research subjects for studying tissue regeneration and repair in medical and scientific fields. In laboratory settings, axolotls have been used to study limb regeneration, spinal cord regeneration, and the genetic basis of regeneration in vertebrates. Axolotls have a unique immune system that allows them to tolerate foreign tissue grafts without rejection. They are capable of vocalizing, producing clicking sounds when disturbed or threatened. Axolotls are primarily nocturnal, preferring to forage for food and engage in activity during the night. They are solitary animals and prefer to maintain their own territories in captivity. Axolotls are ectothermic, meaning they rely on external sources of heat to regulate their body temperature. They are most active and display their brightest colors when the water temperature is between 16 to 20 degrees Celsius, 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Axolotls are adept at burrowing and will often create intricate underground tunnels and burrows in their habitat. They prefer shallow, slow-moving waters with dense vegetation and muddy substrates, where they can find shelter and camouflage. Axolotls have a voracious appetite and should be fed a varied diet of live or frozen foods, such as bloodworms, brine shrimp, and small fish.